Alright. So guys, if you haven't been watching my last two videos, I do recommend y'all going back to them. I just ended a tournament and got that tournament, but I ended a round and I forgot to I just didn't think about streaming it or anything until after. So yeah. I don't want somebody to think that I was streaming that game. Falling fast, I'm losing ground, but I need your love to burn me down. Cut me deep, I don't care. I'll bleed for you, I'll meet you there. Yeah, it's right in my heart. In chaos I can't escape. But I'll run for you, I'll take the blame. Running fast, I'm losing ground. But I need your love to burn me down. Cut me deep, I don't care. I'll bleed for you, I'll meet you there. Oh, TikTok, I'm sorry. TikTok, you're just not gonna see much until I click into it, though. I'm just sorry. Alright, guys, this is the last version, or the last round. Let me go and pull up TikToks. Stream chat. No, you. Oh. Oh. Where is my live feed? Come on now. I know I'm live. I should be live anyway. I'll be. Give me a second, guys. Sorry. Am I not live on TikTok? YouTube, there shouldn't be a change for y'all. I think this was gonna push it out to TikTok and Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it should be fine. Yeah. Okay. YouTube is fine. TikTok just went live. Yes. Twitch. Are you live? You are. Okay. Now we got that going. Alright. Alright. That would have been nice to have. Hey, what's going on, guys, on TikTok? Welcome. Yep, I don't know either. An unknown quantity at the moment? What? Yep. Dropped it for birdie. Let's go. Yep. I mean, guys, if y'all want, like, I will say this: anybody that's in any of my chats, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, if you want to share my stream and get it out there, you can. I am not stopping you. I will very, very much appreciate it. But if you don't feel comfortable with it, I am not going to force you to do it. Yeah, bogey's not bad. Well, of course. Boom! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, why rise again? Not the words of someone whose flames operate. I'm not going to turn down the area. When in such a domain, I'm going to move this over for TikTok. When in such a dominant fashion, must have inspired confidence, do you think, of yourself as a best golfer in the world? Congratulations on the victory. Does winning despite some setbacks make it even more satisfying? Honestly, not really for a smooth ride, I admit. Maybe some sponsorship deal. Alright. Now I get to move that back over. So guys, you're probably gonna see more like that. Ooh. Nice. Bridgestone golf ball. Alright. Alright. Oh, it's right here. Oh, I just realized. Properties. There we go. All right. Not what I wanted. Hey, welcome in, guys. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do all that. Not without having a good driver. That's not what I wanted to hit. I really don't know how I missed that. Welcome in everybody on TikTok. Appreciate y'all joining. That was a lucky putt. There we go. Alright, let's go to Central or Ottage Golf Club. Otago. They'll probably say it. This will probably be the last tournament before I get off, guys. So I do appreciate everybody coming in.
Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We've got all the first round action of the Bluff Championship coming your way.
Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We've got an incredible week of golf in front of us, and we're looking forward to bringing you all the action right here on 2K Sports. Oh, what a shot! Mark it down as an eagle, and that will move him up the lead as well.
Let's go.
What a shot. Let's go ahead and put the old stink eye on another one.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
And as we take a look at the standings, this player shares top spot next to Tiger Woods. The second
Let's
essential
go.
Ridge is a par 5 which players feel like they'll be able to get there in 2, but they're still going to be very accurate.
They do. Some trees lining both the left and right sides of the fairway. Fairway does pinch in, so the bigger hitters need to worry about that. The second shot
I almost did it
back
again.
up the hill ever so slightly to a green that sits well above you. Massive outcropping of rocks on the right-hand side short, but anything missing long and left goes down to a really low valley area.
Just a 4-footer remaining. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Over to the third here at Central Otago, and it's a par 4. The length isn't the feature, though.
It's just a little bit different look off the tee. You got out of bounds down the right-hand side. There's a bunker in the distance that is reachable, so you have to lay it back short of that. And the second shot is to a sliver of a green. Do not miss it out on the right-hand side. It could go out of bounds. Why chance it?
And that will take him now to 4 under the card. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
That bunker fronting the green is not in play. It's just there for aesthetics. Get you thinking a little bit. Anything missed out to the right is going to run all the way down into a really steep hollow. Difficult to get it up and down from there. Bailing out to the left is the proper miss.
And this one is for his par. Just a short putt remaining here.
Dang.
And after that hole, our featured player leads, but Tiger Woods is stalking right behind them. The 5th hole, there's a strong par 4 at Central Otago, Rich.
It's a long par 4 at that. You got rock outcroppings both left and right of the fairway. Try and avoid those at best. And the second shot goes back up the hill to a green. Once again, raised up a little bit. Long from back to front with danger well out to the right-hand side. A par here is a great score.
Well, this will be a bonus, right on 17 feet from here.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
This is a good chance. And tapping it in for par. The 6th hole is yet another strong par 4, Rich.
Yes, just that lone bunker down the right-hand side can only usually be reached when the hole is playing directly downwind. So anything shy of that is good off the tee. A second shot here, we've got a multitude of rock outcroppings there on the left-hand side, protecting any wayward shots. Bailing out to the right is the play.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. They've now arrived at the par 4 7th.
He's at 500 par, but I'm only 400.
Of the fairway. Well, when he exploded onto the PGA Tour, Tom Kim was everyone's second favourite player, wasn't he? He's got that bright, effervescent vibe about him, and he just seems to play the game with a kind of enthusiasm of youth.
I kind of like how you said Tom Kim is the second favorite player on tour. Listen, I get it. You know, there's always going to be one great big popular guy, but you know, Tom is that breath of fresh air, isn't it? He's a young kid. He comes out here, he's smiling, he plays with exuberance. He's in love with the game, and he shows it when he's out there, doesn't he? I think that's why it makes him a fan favorite, because he looks like he's having fun doing what he loves to do.
And that for par. Our leader has built a 3-shot par for here as we head over to the next. This 9th hole at Central Otago, Rich, is a strong way to finish the outward 9.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
Oh, everyone loves the stinger. Look at that thing just fly through the air. That's a pretty handy shot.
Somebody's
Now let's head to Tom Kim. Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Don't be fooled by the short length. There is still a lot of movement here to the left.
The 11th is the longest hole at Central Otago, measuring 593 yards.
This is a whopper of a par 5. Only the longest in the game are going to get there in 2. Tree on the right-hand side. That's a great aiming point. For the layup, you're going to have to be mindful of some rocks short of the green. And then the third shot.
Hey, what's
from
up,
there,
Jake Lane?
better watch your spin. Anything coming up short right is going to fall well shy of the green.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
What's up, Lupin?
He moves to 8 under now.
What's up, everybody on
Our
TikTok?
leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Well, the 12th hole at Central Otago is a short par 4. Is it gettable?
It most definitely is. This is a
What's up,
tasty
Bullet?
morsel of a little hole right here. If you can't reach it on your tee shot, anything out to the right-hand side is going to set up a very basic wedge shot. The green runs from left to right, right into the heart of it. This is a definite birdie opportunity.
Bullet, if you really want to see a really good shot,
Okay, my money is on.
I wish you would have seen the very first shot. I did a chip in for eagle from the fairway, and it was a really good shot.
Now 5 shots up after that hole. The 13th at Central Otago is a par 4 and another quality 2-shotter.
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right-hand side. Near those rocks is anything missing down to the left-hand side. Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
8 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. Now 6 shots in front after that hole.
Yeah.
The 14th at Central Otago.
As I'm just sitting over here jamming out to my own music that I made.
It does. This green runs from right to left, repelling fades, encouraging a draw to hit into this green. This is a standout par 3 on this golf course.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this.
Let's
play.
go.
Prove me wrong, though.
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. For the 15th hole, Rich, at Central Otago, I'm just drooling. This par 5 is another stunner.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed. The beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5.
Ooh.
The only danger here, once you get close to the green, is going to be this deep, cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
Well,
Let's go. Another eagle.
Performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack. And it's only the first round.
Oh yeah, and it's only the first round too.
Opting for the 9-iron. Not a bad play, that one. But our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This putt looks like it's breaking.
Let's
right
go.
to left.
Reading those lines.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
He's setting up for his second shot. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Time to catch up with that fabulous Korean, Tom Kim. Keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Oh, he absolutely hated being behind. And now watch out. He's coming for you.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
See? Eagle. Very first hole.
An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. Then, Rich, as we arrive at the final hole here at Central Otago, I'm a little upset because it's been just a stunning day's out.
It is the largest fairway on this golf course. Tee it high, let it fly. More rock features on the left-hand side, just the bunkers on the right, protecting that front portion there. Second shots should be favoring on the left-hand side as you get
Let's
a nice kick
go.
right back onto the green.
The round now in the books. Good luck next time.
Let's go. 14 under par.
That's a nice way to start this tournament, opening up with the first round lead.
Bullet, are you still here?
Absolutely it is. You always want to see your name up on top of that leaderboard no matter which round you're in. After the first round, though, so far, so good.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
I just need Callaway. Give me a Callaway one. I would be fine with this. But I gotta wait, I think. I honestly am ready for the ping one. But I don't know what reputation I have to be at for the clubs for that. Alright guys, give me a second, I'll be right back, and then we'll continue. TikTok, you will just be stuck in the live feed. I'll be right back though. Alright. We're back. Alright, let's go. Let's keep going. Everybody that's on TikTok, welcome. Everybody on YouTube, welcome. Everybody on Twitch, if you're lurking, I do appreciate it. Let's finish this round. Or finish this tournament.
I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead. They're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
And he's down there. You got to read.
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end.
Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole.
Coming off of a bogey.
Wasn't my best.
This is his second shot. It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using the big muscles to get it home and two there.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Currently 14 under for the event.
Got my birdie
Now
back.
at the third, it's a par 4.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So layup short of that. And the second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
Well, this would be a familiar spot. Rich, it looks like the same one as yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
That's inside the house of opportunity. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
This for a birdie.
Currently 15 under par for the event. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 3.
The bunker short of the green is not there. It's just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep runoff off to the right-hand side that you want no part of. Anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
Just a short par putt needed on this hole. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. But as we move to the fifth, it's a par 4. Taking aim from about 170 yards. That should find the surface. Let's check in with Tom Kim, shall we? Okay, let's get back to the action. Lining up the birdie putt here. That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Game face on early here, Luke.
As we move to the sixth hole, it's a par 4.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one's moving just a smidge to the left.
Oh, that is a great birdie putt.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially.
Yep.
That was wonderfully done. Second shot here on the 7th. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Lining this putt up from a fair distance. And back to the play, shall we?
TikTok, you're not going to be able to see that, so I'm just going to skip them.
It's just about 3 feet away. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Leading by a phenomenal 12 strokes after that one. It's time for a one-shotter.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back to onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field. On the tee of the par 5 ninth.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
Now let's head to Tom Kim. Let's return to live play now. Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
And he's setting this one up from almost the same spot as yesterday on this hole.
Oh! Good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
This would be a great up and down. And back to the course with the live action.
Oh my goodness.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Good shot there, Beamer. Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. A 9-foot chance here. So close. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
And he's safely on the green with that shot. This putt is about 17 feet long. Well, it's a good effort, just missing the birdie there. That hole's done. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 13th hole is a par 4.
Need a strong tee shot right here. That outcropping is a gorgeous line. From there, you want to hug the right-hand side as best you can, even bringing those rocks into play, as missing it down to the left-hand side. Bogey will be a number that you'll more than likely put on your card.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Now 21 under for the tournament. This 14th hole is a par 3.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here, and as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Hole number 15 is a par 5.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed, the beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here, once you get close to the green, is going to be this deep, cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
Put a good stroke on this one. Just a short putt remaining here. He'll like the look good where he's standing on this leaderboard. stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Wow, that was just striped. Well, this one's going right at the flag.
Tom Kim watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Welcome to the par 4 18.
Yeah, the largest fairway on the golf course here. So tee it high and let it fly. Second shot plays.
I like to
back
tee it
up
low
ever
and.
so slightly. Two
Hey, what's up,
bunkers
Nikki?
protecting the front right portion of this green.
Welcome,
You do have a
Nikki.
little bit of help from the left-hand side.
Good shot there. John, what's the line on this putt?
It looks like this one's moving to the left, I would say.
Nice.
And
Ended the
lovely way to finish
tournament.
his day,
Ended the
closing
round
the round with a birdie.
with a birdie. Nice.
Well, that's some pretty tiny work through 2 rounds, Rich. Has opened up a huge buffer over the field.
I don't think I've seen 2 rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive lead, how can they handle it?
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
$28K followers in the game. Wow. I gained that many. Boom. Alright, we're gonna finish this, guys. This is round 3. I just need to do round 3 and then round 4 and then I'm done. I'm done with this tour.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our
Nobody's
third
gonna be
coverage
able to
of the
catch up
Glove
with me.
Championship
And
is
everybody
about
on
to begin.
TikTok, if
Luke
you don't know what I'm
alongside
talking
Rich
about,
Beam, it's always
I
good
am
luck to the happy winners.
24 under
Rich, this
par.
player's been having a lovely time. The leader, showing all the shots, making the plays. Expecting that to be the case today?
Well, that's what you expect him to do, but listen, we're playing golf, and golf is about as predictable as the weather. I mean, listen, you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right most days, so this player's got to keep their nose out in front and keep doing what they're doing, because
25
if they
now.
even remotely slow down and think about what they've accomplished, it's all over.
We have a par 5 at this one.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Yeah, that one will play.
All right, bold. I like this play.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship. Oh, what about this start?
Setting the tone early in this round.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the third.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So layup short of that. The second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
Putting for par. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. He's currently in first place. And now onto the par 3 fourth hole.
That bunker fronting the green is not in play. It's just there for aesthetics. Get you thinking a little bit. Anything missed out to the right is going to run all the way down into a really steep hollow. Difficult to get it up and down from there. Bailing out to the left is the proper miss.
And
Let's
maintaining
go.
top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Look at that thing penetrate through the air. That was striped. This is his second shot.
Hello, everybody on
This
TikTok,
one looks to be on a pretty good line.
YouTube.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one's looking like 24 feet to the cup.
It's just about 3 feet away. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 6th is a par 4.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's good.
Let's go.
Left-hand side, this one.
And now that finds him in first place. We've arrived now at the 7th in the par 4.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
This one's going right at the pin here. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Thank you.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Yeah,
Ooh.
long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green.
Let's go.
Putting for an eagle. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Fairly generous driving area. The trees out there just there for aesthetics only. And the second shot has got some really cool features around it with the rocks front and left and even behind it. Luke, I absolutely love this hole.
A chance to make a birdie just slides by. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. On the tee of the 11th, a par 5. Oh, that one came out low and boring through the breeze. What a shot. 1 win is good, but 2 wins would be great. That'll work there. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Second shot here on the 12th. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right-hand side. Near those rocks is anything missing down to the left-hand side. Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
He's currently sitting in first place. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here, and as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Tee shot is looking good here. Second shot here on the 15th. Maybe going for the green, are we? Nicely done. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Let's go.
And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Welcome to the 16th hole, the par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
That is absolutely spot on.
Ouch, that hurts. Always nice to hold those for birdie. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Let's go.
And the putt drops for birdie.
End of the round.
And as the third round comes to a close, this player is in top spot on the leaderboard.
39
Lots of good playing out there. 1 round to
under
go.
par.
This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Oh yeah, I definitely hit a new popularity. We're gonna go right into this last round, guys.
Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Let's get set for the finale of the Bluff Championship. Luke Elvey here alongside my mate Rich Beam in the booth. It's always delightful to have you with us. Rich, our featured players had a tremendous week leading this championship going into the final round, but to have a multiple major champion right on their heels, that can't feel too good.
Yes, he's got the lead and needs to keep things steady heading into this final round. Should be a great day of golf ahead of us, Luke.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Well, he's got a real outside chance here, 29 feet.
Oh,
A par putt awaits. Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Here we are at the second tee. Oh, that is bombed. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
And he's down there. You got to read.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
He sits in first position. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. His second shot here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
The bunker short of the green is not there. It's just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep runoff off to the right-hand side that you want no part of. Anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Well, this looks a rather familiar position. I feel this approach is from the same spot as yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
Putting for birdie here. Job done. Let's head to the next. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. That's some good golf right there.
This one is going straight at it.
4 feet to the cup. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Going with the hybrid. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one's breaking left to right.
And that should secure the par on this one. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Playing from around 240 yards.
Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay.
Ooh.
He wants to win.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Yeah, but Henny, you want to win too.
Tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Good look at birdie here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Currently in first position. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. That one's heading towards the green. Let's see if it gets on the surface. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Let's go.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
How is he going to play this? Lay back or go for it and extend his lead?
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
That one's found the thick stuff. Oh, no. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Need a strong tee shot right here. That outcropping is a gorgeous line from there. You want to hug the right-hand side as best you can, even bringing those rocks into play, as missing it down to the left-hand side. Bogey will be a number that you'll more than likely put on your card.
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here. And as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Here we are at the par 5, 15.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed, the beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here, once you get close to the green, is going to be this deep, cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
The 16th is a par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
Let's go.
Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Oh, what a way to finish the day. Hoping he can close out.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And now that finds him in first place. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
It is the largest fairway on this golf course. Tee it high, let it fly. More rock features on the left-hand side. Just the bunkers on the right are protecting that front portion there. Second shots should be favoring on the left-hand side as you'll get a nice kick to the right back onto the green.
And in goes
50
the
under
winning
par.
putt. What a moment,
That's not
Rich.
bad.
If one is good, two is twice as nice, isn't it? 2 wins on the season for this player. Awesome stuff.
All right.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is
Let's
difficult
go.
enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game, like me back in 2002.
And that second win was a major, if you don't mind.
I gotta say, Luke,
Yeah.
check Wikipedia. I'm awesome.
Doesn't that sum it up? Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
All right. Before we end, I'm going to, if I get another, I'm going to wait to see, because I may get the actual, I may have an interview right after. Yep. I knew I would have an interview. Alright, TikTok, same thing as I did the last time. So you won't see my responses. But I do want to show you everything. It says, it's impressive to close out a tournament with such a huge lead. But do you typically feel at ease when you're tailing and need to catch up, or when you're in the lead? So it says catch up feels better. I'm not concerned about the score. I try not to look at the scoreboard. I'm going to probably say I'm not concerned about the score. Fairweather Focus says, given the number of eagles you made during the Bluff Championship on a score of 1 to 10, how would you rate your putting? I believe there's a lot of room for improvement. I was lucky enough to play well during the Bluff Championship today, but to keep winning, I'll need to continue to work on my putting. I say it's a 6. Overall, I'm happy with my putting skills, especially after today's win. However, I do see a few areas where I can make some tweaks to refine my game. I'm not going to say I'm the best putter in the world, but I'm not going to say I'm the worst. Did the confidence from the previous win affect your mindset going into the Bluff Championship, or did you treat it as a clean side? Focused on the task at hand, these wins are intertwined. I brought that positive energy with me. Your performance level is remarkable. What did you focus on during the off season to achieve such a high level play? So if you didn't know what I just put, I put in a lot of effort in my training, focusing on different areas, working on my shot game, hit the gym hard, and fine-tuning my swing. That is for TikTok. Because I would rather let TikTok know what I picked. Because y'all, unless if y'all can go sideways and full screen it, there's no way you would have been able to see that. Nice. Alright. Alright, we're gonna do one more interview. At some, I don't know if it's gonna take us right into it. It is. Alright guys, TikTok, you know the drill. Congratulations on making it to the PGA Tour. How did you feel when you received your PGA Tour card? I felt surreal, like a dream come true. I was incredibly grateful for the opportunity. I thought, okay, it seems like it's about time for me to actually learn the rules of golf. Haha. I couldn't help but think this is just the beginning. There's a lot of hard work and dedication ahead, but I'm up for the challenge. Considering the fierce competition on the PGA Tour, what aspect of your game do you believe will most contribute to your success? I believe in my passion for the sport is what keeps me going. It motivates me to push through the tough times and constantly work to improve the game. Staying focused and composed under pressure is something I excel at. I've dedicated a significant amount of effort to mastering the aspect of the game. I consider myself to be adaptive and ready to face my challenges that the tour throws my way. I am prepared to identify areas for improvement and work on them. And finally, what are your goals for the debut season on the PGA Tour? My main goal is to dominate. I aim to learn and enhance my skills further. It's a whole new level of competition, and I'll be happy if I can gain some valuable experience. I think we're there. I don't mind losing that. So I got Bridgestone. Of course 2K is at that. Alright guys, I am about to actually end I do appreciate everybody coming by, spending time. People on YouTube, thank you so much. People on TikTok, even though that y'all never talked, thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody on Twitch, also the same thing. Even though if y'all didn't talk, y'all lurked the whole time. I appreciate it. We are going to be ending the stream now. And I hope y'all have a good night, good day, wherever it is, wherever you are. And I will see you.